Hello, assalamu alaikum. Tonight I'm going to read English newspaper, and the name of the newspaper is Dhaka Tribune. Another Eid with COVID restrictions. The people of Bangladesh are set to observe another Eid ul Fitr with restrictions on public movement as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to be rampant across the country. The government, in a gazette notification yesterday extended the ongoing restrictions, which include the suspension of all long route public transports except aircraft until after an Eid vacation on May 16. The move was taken as the large-scale movement of people returning home for the Eid holidays would pose a severe risk of COVID-19 spreading in the country. However, public transports will be allowed to operate within cities and districts while maintaining health safety protocols. From today, Bangladesh Road Transport Authority Chairman Nur Mohammad Mojumdar told Dhaka Tribune city buses will not be allowed outside the cities and districts. Buses will not be allowed to leave the districts. We plan to strictly implement the government decision to suspend long route public transports. A vigilance team will monitor the situation, and mobile courts will be operated as long as the restrictions on movement are in effect. He added, according to the Gazette notification, officials of all government, semi-government, autonomous and private organizations, bank and financial institutions have been asked to remain at their respective workstations during the upcoming Eid ul-Fitr holidays. Earlier, the cabinet decided there would only be a 3-day holiday, including the weekend, for the garment sector for Eid. For the garment sector Eid day. However, many people are still planning to leave Dhaka. One city and district bus services resume or by hiring private vehicles. Such vehicles do not come under the restrictions. People must become aware of gravity of COVID-19. Farhad Hossain, State Minister of Public Administration, told Dhaka Tribune. Private organizations, banks and financial institutions have been asked to remain their respective workstations during the upcoming Eid ul-Fitr holidays. Earlier, the cabinet decided there would only be a 3 days holidays, including the weekend, for the garment sector. The Eid holiday, many people are still planning to leave Dhaka, one city and district, but services resume or by hiring private vehicles, as such vehicles do not come under the restrictions. People must become aware of gravity of COVID-19. Farhad Hossain, State Minister of Public Administration, told Dhaka Tribune it was essential that people became aware of the seriousness of COVID-19. Human catastrophe as India's COVID surge spreads to Nepal. Nepal is being overwhelmed by a COVID-19 surge as Indian outbreaks spreads across South Asia. The International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies said yesterday, "We need to act now, and we need to act fast to have any hope of containing this human catastrophe. This virus has no respect for borders, and these variants are running rampant across Asia," said Alexander Metho, Asia-Pacific Director for the Geneva-based agency representing the global humanitarian network. Nepal is now recording 57 times as many cases as a month ago, with 44% Okay. Lowest COVID-19 deaths in 33 states. The country has registered 50 deaths from COVID-19 in the last 24 hours until yesterday morning, taking the total number of fatalities uh, the country has registered 50 deaths from COVID-19 in the last 24 hours until yesterday morning, taking the total number fatalities to 11,755. The latest single-day deaths toll is the lowest since April 3, when health authorities recorded 58 deaths. On April 2, the country registered 50 deaths again in the 24-hour span. The country also logged a total of 767,338 coronavirus cases, with 107,42 people testing positive in the past 24 hours. The Directorate General of Health Services revealed the latest figures on COVID-19 in the country with a press release in the afternoon of the 50 deceased, 32 men and India accounts of 46% of world's new COVID cases. India accounted for nearly half of the COVID-19 cases reported worldwide last week, the World Health Organization said yesterday, as the country's coronavirus deaths rose by a record 3,780 during the last 24 hours. The WHO said in its weekly epidemiological report that India accounted for 46% of global cases and 24% of global deaths reported in the past week. Daily infections in the country rose by 382,315 yesterday. Health Ministry data showed the 14th straight day of more than 3 lakhs cases. India's second deadly surge of COVID-19 has seen hospitals run out of bed and oxygen and left morgues and crematoriums overflowing. Many people have died in ambulances and car parks waiting for a bed or oxygen. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government has been widely criticized for not acting sooner too.